Hello and welcome to Dark Cloud, the first game from acclaimed developer Level 5. First released for the PS2 in December 2000 in Japan, May 2001 in NA, and September 2001 in EU, and re-released in the PlayStation Store for PS4 in June of 2016. Dark Cloud's lead designer was Akihiro Hino, founder and now CEO of Level 5. Don't see any real reason to change from the default, so let's just stick with Ton. And now we open on a cutscene. 'Tis the evil that comes. What qualifications are those? Super long, weird fingers that look like talons? Do they all have to look exactly alike except for one? What qualifications are we talking about here? Dark Cloud represents a rarity in the gaming industry, with additional gameplay features being added to the Western releases, including new weapons and monsters, improved AI, and the addition of a full post-game dungeon, all causing Asian audiences to seriously consider porting the Western version. In the 6 months between the release of Dark Cloud in Japan and its North American release, Level 5 was already hard at work on the sequel, known as Dark Cloud 2 in the US and South Korea, and as Dark Chronicle elsewhere. A number of assets and gameplay elements created for its sequel found their way into the North American release, among them substantial improvements to the attack patterns of characters we will meet later. I'm sure all of this will eventually make sense. Alright, let's go ahead and summon an ancient evil. It's totally gonna obey us. Nothing will ever go wrong. I think there's about 1 million stories on why this is a terrible idea, but let's do it anyway. Jaws open that wide? Apparently he just eats the planet. That's how he destroys it. Kinda looks a little like Boo from Dragon Ball Z. Yes, that's how it works. I have released you, so I'm in charge. Ignore the massive power differential. That is irrelevant. I released you, I'm in charge. Apparently, people are food. Good to know. Just remember, guys, this was a PS2 launch title, or at least it was meant to be. It came out shortly after launch, and has all the great animations and graphics you'd expect from a 2000 game. Is he staring into anyone else's soul? All the music on this game is done by Tomohiro Nishiura, mostly known for doing every Professor Layton soundtrack there is. Well, the Dark Genie dancers were a little bit better, but seems to be the same general dance. Does this world only know one dance? That's no moon! Pew! Apparently we fire lasers out of our belly button. Or everywhere? Just everywhere. Good to know there's at least recoil sometimes. Sometimes. Run, Toan, run! Oh, you're gonna have to be quicker than that. Guys, I think we might have been knocked unconscious. Not a fairy king. Does everyone have to be woken up by fairies? Really? Something bad has happened? I don't know, some creepy dark genie dude just shot a bunch of lasers and blew up my village. I wasn't aware that something bad had happened. Nope. I kind of gathered? Yes, I did. Congratulations. You are observant, Fairy King. Go, Gadget Exposition Man! I assume you're gonna tell me that I can do something to bring the world back or something. I don't know. I must save the world from the Dark Genie. What kind of power? Can I be... Are you gonna ask? No. Nope. Just being bestowed power. No, are you up for it? Nothing. Nope. You gave me a stone. Let's just blink away that flash bomb. Did his toddler draw this for him? I watched the Dark Genie explode several houses, but okay, you surrounded them all. Cool, I believe you. You just showed up, woke me up from unconsciousness, and gave me a stone called an Atlamelia. No, I don't know what's going on. I am very confused. Who are you again? Where are you going? Told me to find the Atla, but where? Yay, butterflies! And a soul-rending stare. Here, what now? Oh. Okay. Talk to people and find out. Got it. Thank you, disembodied voice. I had no idea what to do without you. Well, there is literally nothing here except for this building, so I guess we're gonna go up here now. Somehow the village chief and his house survived. Apparently the Dark Genie just felt like leaving him alone. Well, you just said you can't do anything about it, so I guess you're just gonna lob all the responsibility on me, generic youth. And Dran is where now? Hey, you! Random youth from the village who's the only one other than me not dead. Go into the Divine Beast Cave. That's blinking red. That must be important. And talk to Dran? Some kind of guardian. Okay. Thank you for directing me to almost certain doom. How do you sense that? Blinking red means important. Guys, I think it's a key item. I think the cave key might unlock the cave. And let me walk to certain doom. Thank you for just reaching into my bag, random creepy old dude. Middle-aged. Whatever. So yeah, that guy's super important. He's the mayor. Just keep coming back to him because you can't buy anything for ages, and you need the items he gives you. There's our key. There's some water, because you will get thirsty and take damage. There's some bread to heat. Repair powder, because your weapons take damage and they will break. Don't let them break. They break forever. It's bad. Don't do it. Escape powder. You will basically never use this, but it's there. Yeah. And antidote drink. This will remove poison, because bats are evil. Over to the right. I'm gonna assume that little indent is the cave, so let's go there. Welcome to the Divine Beast Cave, the first dungeon where you start playing this game. Oh, hello again, creepy fairy king. Almost always. That sounds like lawyer words. Thank you for telling me when it isn't. Cool. Kill everything, find the key eventually, move to the next stage, kill everything, find the key, move to the next stage, rinse and repeat. Mindless slaughter, got it. Back to our toddler drawings, we are told to think really hard that you want to come out, and Creepy Fairy Guy will get you out of the dungeon. But you can't just do it whenever, because he can't hear you if there are monsters. Because of their evil energies. Yeah, okay. Game mechanic explained by generic "there be monsters here" argument. Yeah, this is the only time you would ever use escape powder if you really, really want to get out of the stage and there's still monsters alive. Yeah, whenever you use any of those items you had in your inventory earlier, you can just go back to the village chief and he'll give you more. For a while, anyway. Apparently you wrap bandages around your weapon as part of repair. I don't know why there's a bandage wrapped around in that image. It doesn't make sense. Probably the most interesting mechanic of this entire game is that you don't really level up your weapons, do. You get some buffs to your how long you go before being too thirsty, how much health you have, but in terms of pure combat power, your weapon levels up, not you. That means the dagger will never break, ever. It drops to 0 HP, and just stays there and tickles until you repair it. So don't worry, you'll never be without a weapon at all. Seriously, they disappear forever. Those little circles with the green and yellow on the level select. Yeah, that's how many Atla there are. They will open, I think, when you have actually found them. So you can see if you're missing any on a given level. Up in the top right, below the floor indicator, is our map. And look, there's our first enemy. These give you access to a back area, but you have to find the special item that lets you into them, and we don't have any. This would be the door downward. We don't have the key for it. Can't do anything with that yet. Basic chests. And that was lucky. So this is the magical crystal. When you find it, as you will see, you can see where everything is located. Green dots are the Atla. And when you open an Atla, you will find a person or some part of town. In this place we find Macho. We'll see who he is later. And here's another one. A fence. So we've received a piece of fence. So this is the worst thing in the entire game. Bats are the bane of my existence. Come on. They will frequently poison you, but I got lucky and it didn't that time. So in the top left, you can see your health bar, your weapon HP bar, and below that is your thirst meter. When you step in these little pools, they heal you to full. And they will also refill your health meter, your thirst meter, so keep track of that. Chests can also contain maps, so this is a really lucky level. We found the magic crystal, which tells us where everything is located, and the map, which is pretty self-explanatory. Next up, we have Macho's house. So we got Macho, we got his house, we're all good. Another bat. I don't like bats, but they're going pretty easily so far. And they haven't poisoned us yet, so there's that. That was a lamp. Next up, we have a road. You can hit circle to lock on. X is your attack button. That sound was that he dropped something, so let's go find out what it is. Found some trees. But let's kill the skeleton first. So, like I said, we can be poisoned. Use the antidote to remove the poison. Don't worry too much about using them because, like I said, the mayor will give you more. As it says, sometimes enemies will drop the Drain Crest. Someone will drop it. This is the key. So now if we wanted to, we could move on to the next level. But you always want to collect all of the Atla, because otherwise you just need to go back. So, might as well get everything on the first pass through. Grabbed another escape powder. So you could go back and deal with that left room, which has 3 enemies down the hallway, 2 enemies in the room, the last Atla in the room, and a chest in the room. But because our health is low, our thirst is down to 1 drop, we're going to go up to this pool, heal, refresh our thirst, and because we are almost done with this level and our weapon is low on HP, we're going to repair it. You have 2 options for repairing. One is what I just did. You can go into the weapon menu, select it, do this bottom one. The other is you can go in here, and if you had a weapon, you could select it and place it over the dagger, and it'll repair that way. And like it said, the weapon is full on abs, which is the weapon's experience. So now you have the option to upgrade. You could, if we had any yet, attach something into each of these slots, which would increase the weapon's stats. You don't have any yet. If you did, when you upgrade, it would absorb them, and you'd be able to place new ones. That'll be really important later, but for right now, just upgrade the weapon. There's nothing else you can really do. That sound means that is a bat, which poisoned us. Delightful. We are out of poison removal. Got a river, but this is just 2 dashers. And if it wasn't too obvious, dashers are really not that difficult. They're slow, they have a long wind-up. So that... we're not going to deal with it right now, but these are active items. You can put them up here. And next time we got poisoned, it wouldn't poison us. Super useful in the early dungeons, because bats are a royal pain in the butt. So the dungeon is completely cleared. We have gotten all the Atla. We're just heading back to this pool because we can make it to the pool and heal, but we're not going to be able to make it to the door and get out without healing. We could use the bread that's in our inventory, but the pool is here, so let's just take the free heal. It really doesn't matter if you use the bread because we're gonna head back out anyway. And like I said, Chief will refill everything, one of those basic items that you use. In the earlier game, you're going to leave the dungeon after every level because you need to go back and you need to refill your items because, as you saw, the weapon reduced to almost 0. We repaired it and it's back down half again. So we couldn't handle another level with more repairs. Repair powder. And here's creepy old dude again to tell us what a great job we did. Pretty simple mechanic. You go into the dungeon, you get the Atla, you come back out, and you build your city. It's a pretty basic top-down isometric view. You pop into edit mode by pressing select, as it says, and you can start building all the various houses, filling them with all the stuff, and it's called Georama, but it's a major component of this game, and actually one of the things that makes this game really cool. Takes a little bit to get going because you gotta collect enough stuff in order to actually do anything, but thank you for giving me a manual now and not 20 minutes ago before you showed me your toddler drawings and tried to explain what to do. So you just spent like 5 minutes telling me how to use Atla-Melia and then handed me a book about how to use Atla-Melia. Okay. Okay, thanks. You could help. He'll be watching. Anyone else creeped out? So now that we're out, we are gonna save. And we will start up the next episode by... Apparently it's going to be dusk now. Yeah, so there's actual time, and it does have some minor effects on stuff. But we will start the next episode by showing a little bit of Giorama. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.